So welcome to Paros again. We're back in the studio. The wind is still here, so if you hear any wind in the background, I apologize. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I'm here with my friend Sean, who's visiting from Texas, and I just found out yesterday that he was on the neighboring island of Naxos, and I told him to come over and hang out with me in Paros for a day, so he came.
Yay!
Welcome. And how new are you to yoga?
I've done about 2 or 3 classes, maybe.
So he's an expert. So we're gonna do like super advanced sequencing today. No, just kidding. So we're gonna go through an all levels class today. It's gonna be a Hatha flow. There will be some arm balancing, but it'll be a nice chill flow so that I don't kill Sean. And we're gonna do a little bit of core and just balancing out the fire in our bodies today. So let's go ahead and start on our backs. So lying down. And just let the body fall where it may. The legs can take up space, the arms out just a bit. And then walk your feet over towards the right. Set your left ankle on top of the right and stretch the arms up overhead behind you and walk them over towards the right. So you're creating a crescent shape with the body like a half banana. And you can take a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. So getting a nice lateral stretch alongside the left body. Two more breaths here. Come back through center, straighten everything out. And walk the feet over towards the left, bringing the right ankle on top of the left, arms towards the left, and right hand taking a hold of the left wrist. Come back through center. Roll over onto your belly in the middle of the mat. Put the right cheek on the mat. Bend your left elbow out towards the left side, creating a 90-degree bend. Bend the left knee up towards the left elbow. And just coming into half frog pose. So posture mimicking what it feels like getting up in the morning. He's a good one. And we'll stay here for 60 more minutes. Just kidding. 2 more breaths here. Straighten everything out. Bring left cheek to the mat. Bend the right elbow 90 degrees out to the right side. And bend the right knee up towards the right elbow. Two more breaths. Straighten everything back out. Roll back over onto the back. And pull knees into the chest. Give a nice tight squeeze here, taking a hold of opposite elbows. And then take a hold of the bottom of the feet here for happy baby. So knees go out wide. Keep the sacrum, the lower back, planted on the earth. And you can rock a little bit from left to right here, just moving into the hips, into the glutes. Come back through center. Keep a hold of the right knee and extend the left leg forward. Keep the right knee towards the outside of the right chest. And keeping the left leg nice and long, keep the hip down to the earth. Extend the left leg straight up towards the sky and take a hold of the back of the right calf. So if there's a lot of space here, you can always use your strap around the right foot to pull in closer to the chest, or just keep hands at the back of the right calf. Keep pulling in closer towards the body, keeping the left leg nice and long. Slowly lower the right leg nice and straight. Pull the left knee into the chest. Nice tight squeeze to the outside of the left body. Oh yay, the boom music has begun. There's a beach directly behind us where lots of partying happens when you're not in yoga. Extend the left leg nice and long. Take a hold of the back of the left calf, pull in towards the chest. Keep pulling in close to the body. And then lower the left leg down, nice and long, arms alongside the body. Pulling both knees into the chest. And then to the back of the thighs with the hands, begin to rock and roll up the length of the mat. Take about 3 to 5 rocks until you come up to a comfortable seat. Cross the legs and just sitting up nice and tall here, shutting the eyes down, hands resting on the knees. So we begin to come into Ujjayi breath, which is equal inhales and exhales through the nostrils. You're listening for that ocean-like sound in your breath. As we move through the practice today, we want to focus deeply on our breath and connecting it with our movement. Taking equal inhales and equal exhales as we move and transition between asanas or postures. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep and reach up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart center. We come into intention for our practice. So even if intention setting is new to you, coming into a mantra or intention for why you've shown up on the mat today, even if it's just to learn a little bit more about yourself, about your breath, about your awareness. But taking, one word, one sentence with you throughout your practice. Deep breath in through the nostrils, deep sigh out of the mouth. Hands resting on the knees. You can keep the eyes shut down for a moment. Let the right ear drop to the right shoulder. So feeling a stretch through the left side of the neck. Bring your chin to the chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Head back into the right shoulder. Keep moving in nice slow circles, moving with your own breath. Move in the opposite direction. And come back up to a neutral spine, sitting nice and tall, eyes still shut down. Slowly begin to blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand down behind the right hip, left hand onto the right knee. Get nice and open across the chest and begin to look back towards the right. Inhale back through center, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand down behind the left hip, right hand on the left knee. Sitting up nice and tall, look back towards the left. And come back through the center. Hands resting on the knees at the front. Inhale, peel the chest forward and open, look up. On an exhale, round the spine back, pull chin into chest. Inhale, chest forward, get nice and open, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Nice exaggerated movements. Keep moving with your own breath. Twice more. Come back to neutral. Bring the hands forward and come back to tabletop, all fours. So palms face down on the earth, knees down, hip width distance apart. And on an inhale, let the belly drop down, look forward and up. On an exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round the spine. Keep moving with your own breath. Nice and slow, conscious movements. Equal inhales and exhales through the nostrils. Come back to a neutral spine. Untuck the toes so that the tops of the feet are on the earth. On an inhale, let the belly drop, look forward. On an exhale, press into the tops of the feet, lift the hips, lift the knees, press back. Thighs and chest meeting. Inhale, come forward onto the earth, knees down, chest down, look up. Exhale, round the spine, press the hips up, lift the knees, chest to the thighs. Inhale, forward and down, look up. Exhale, spine rounds, lift the knees. Twice more on your own breath. Last one. Lift up. And then tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Pressing the palms into the earth and look at the fingers. Make sure the fingertips are nice and wide, but the thumbs come in slightly so that we're not overstretching the wrists. Then let the head drop down as you press the hips up nice and high and really press the heels towards the earth. Slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands as slow as you can go, stretching into the hamstrings. Use the core as you get closer to the wrists. Fold forward, feet hip width distance apart. Take a hold of opposite elbows, sway from side to side, ragdoll here. Hands come down to the earth. On an inhale, roll all the way to standing, reach up with the arms. Bow forward, hands through heart center. Lead with the chest, fold down. Inhale like a wave, come all the way back up. Reach up with the arms. Exhale, wave all the way down. Last one. Inhale, roll up, reach up. Stay here. Shut the eyes down, unroll the shoulders. Let the feet be rooted into the earth. And feel a sense of calmness in the mind, in the breath, in the body. And beginning to find that fluidity, that symbiotic relationship between the three. So as we move through our practice today, moving with conscious awareness of breath and slow movement. On your next exhale, bow forward to the earth. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, bring the palms to the earth, step back, high push-up. So creating strength here, beginning to turn on the inner fire in the body. Pull belly to spine, shoulder blades down the back. And we'll take 5 breaths here. So stay nice and strong, pressing through the palms, keeping the hips lifted for a straight line of energy from the crown of the head back through the heels. Inhale here. Exhale, knees and chest to the earth, hips high. Inhale, forward onto the belly, lift the chest, press palms into the earth. Exhale, press hips to heels, downward facing dog, lift the hips up high. And again, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, knees and chest, hips high. Inhale, forward cobra. Hello, GoPro. Exhale, hips to heels, downward facing dog. Sean also wants to film with his GoPro, guys, so that's what that is. Inhale, roll forward to plank. This time, come down halfway, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog to the tops of the feet, thighs off the mat. There we go. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll go through that one once again. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Come down halfway, low push-up, so elbows in by the ribs. Inhale, forward onto the tops of the feet. Open across the chest. Use the core to draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So this is what we call a vinyasa. This is where Sean gets to decide if he wants to go knees, chest, and chin route, or plank to low plank, upward facing downward. So as we move through these vinyasas, you get to choose. Inhale, forward to plank. You can either go knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale onto your belly, cobra. Press back to heels, downward facing. Or inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, come down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Send your right leg up behind you. Press right heel towards the ceiling, left heel down. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. So just the hips are open here. The shoulders are still square towards the front of the room. Straighten the right leg, bring it back down. Send the left leg up. Left heel towards the ceiling, right heel down. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open over the right. Set the left leg down, left foot down. Slowly walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach up. Bow down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plank position. Exhale, come down halfway, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale, look forward, open through the chest, tops of the feet, perfect. Downward facing dog, hips go high. Inhale, the right leg lifts behind you. Bring the right foot through, set it down by the right hand. Set the left heel down 45 degrees. Peel the chest open, look forward, reach forward. Using your core, slowly come all the way up. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. So bring your hands to the hips. Notice if the left hip is opening. If so, bring the left foot forward just a bit. Square your hips towards the front of the room. Then reach up with the arms. Stay here, use your breath. Full breath in. Exhale to the earth. Step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, come down halfway. Elbows in by the ribs. Look forward. Inhale, upward facing. Chest is open. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, the left leg lifts behind you. Exhale, bring it through. Set it down. Right heel spins down. Look forward, open through the chest. Reach forward through the arms. Back leg is lifted. Right heel is spinning down. Reach up, Warrior One. So bring the right heel down to the earth, 45 degrees. Perfect. Hips are nice and square towards the front of the room. Get open across the chest. Sink into the left knee. So again, you can take your hands to your hips here. Notice if the right hip is opening. If so, pull the right hip in. Maybe bring the right foot forward a bit more so you can set it down. Square the hips and then reach up. Full breath in. Exhale to the mat, step back, plank position. Full breath in. Exhale, come down halfway, elbows in by the ribs, look forward. Inhale, upward facing. Thighs off the mat. Downward facing. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, hop towards the front of your mat. Bring the big toes together. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips nice and low, reach forward with the arms. Then come all the way up to a diagonal chair pose. Sink in, let the heart be open. Tuck the tailbone under here. And sink a little bit deeper. Very good. It's a very good chair pose for a man right there.
It hurts.
Full breath in. Bow forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plank position. So really perfecting this vinyasa that we do. Hips are nice and level here. Inhale. Exhale, come down halfway. Elbows in by the ribs. Inhale, forward, upward facing. So thighs stay up. And downward facing. Very good. Inhale, right foot forward. Left heel down. Windmill the arms up, Warrior Two. So we're opening towards the left side of the room, looking over the right middle finger. Putting strength into the arms, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Flip the right palm, send the right arm up overhead, left hand to lower back. Look at the left ankle. Keep bending into the right knee. Few breaths here. Back to Warrior Two. And then bring the right hand down to the inside of the right ankle, left arm stretching up towards the ceiling. If you need a block, and keep the right knee bent. There you go. Look up towards the left hand. So straight line of energy with the left arm up towards the sky. Then sweep the left arm towards left side of the room and forward. So we're getting a lateral stretch to the left side of the body, pulling the right hip back in line here. There you go. And then look up towards the ceiling. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth, plank position. Come down halfway. Inhale forward, upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Windmill the arms up, warrior two. So looking over the left middle finger, sink into the left knee, nice and open across the chest. Flip the left palm, send it up overhead, right hand to the lower back, look at the right ankle. Back to warrior two. Bring the left hand down to the inside of the left ankle, right arm straight up, look up, and then sweep the right arm forward towards the front of the room. Nice and open across the chest, find length through the right side body. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the earth, plank position. Inhale. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe here, 5 full breaths. So coming back into intention in your practice, or finding that ujjayi breath, equal inhales and exhales through the nostrils. Two more breaths here, and then we'll begin to move a little bit quicker through the vinyasa. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, hop or float forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Big toes together, bend the knees, sink in, chair pose, reach up. Bow down on exhale. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, walk back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Downward facing. Right foot forward, left heel down, warrior two. Open up towards the left, bend into the right knee. Flip the right palm, reverse your warrior, left hand to lower back. Look at the left foot. Warrior two. Bring the right hand down, left arm sweeping forward, side angle, deep bend in the right knee. Full breath in. Low plank, hands to the earth, let the chest come down. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Downward facing. So beginning to use that breath to pick up the pace. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Windmill up, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse. Look at the right foot. Side angle, left hand down to the inside of the left ankle, right arm reaching up and forward. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the earth, step back, come down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, breathe here. Inhale, bend into the knees. And exhale, come to the outside of the hands, hopping forward. Yogi squat, malasana. Sink the hips nice and low, hands to heart center. Get nice and open across the chest. And use your elbows inside of the knees to press them open. Shut the eyes down. Open the eyes. Bring the hands to the earth. Let the hips go high. Walk the feet directly behind the wrists. Palms pressing in, hip width distance apart. So feet directly behind the wrists. We're coming into Bakasana or crow pose. So knees come right into the back of the armpits or into the back of the triceps. Maybe you lean the weight forward, look forward, so never looking back. Then maybe the left foot lifts off, left knee balancing on the left tricep. Maybe the right foot lifts up. There you go, pulling feet into the glutes, squeezing everything. Look forward though. There you go. If you come out, just come back in. And set it all down. Fold in. Feet hip-width distance apart. And bring your palms underneath the feet. So standing on the palms, gorilla pose. So fold in, let the elbows splay out. Bring the hands out from underneath the feet. We'll go through it once again. So press palms into the earth, feet directly behind the wrists, knees into the back of the armpits or onto the back of the triceps. Maybe the left foot lifts, then maybe the right foot. Really pressing the palms down. Look forward. Nice. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. And slowly come back down. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, reach up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. One last vinyasa. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward, left heel down. Warrior 2, open up. Bend into the right leg. Flip the right palm, reverse your warrior, stretch up and back. Look at the left foot. Warrior 2, bring the right hand down, left arm reaching up, side angle. Nice and open across the chest. Come back up to warrior 2. Straighten the right leg, surf the right arm forward and down towards the right ankle. You can use a block here. Left arm stretching up towards the sky. So if you need a block, Sean, you can bring a block.
What's the block for?
To keep yourself lifted. So that block, yeah. So using a block here, get nice and open across the chest, look up towards the left hand. Engage through the belly and core. Maybe the right hand floats off the block and you use your belly here to really engage. Sweep the left arm towards the front of the room. Sweep the right arm towards the front of the room. Still opening across the chest, looking towards the left. Hands to the earth, plank position. Remove the block. Inhale here. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Downward facing. I lied when I said it was the last vinyasa. Left foot forward, right heel down, windmill up, warrior 2. Bend into the left knee. Flip the left palm, reverse the warrior, look at the right ankle. Come back to warrior 2. Side angle, left hand down, right arm stretching up and forward, open across the chest. Come back up, warrior 2. Straighten the left leg, pull the left hip back, stretch forward with the left arm, down to the left ankle, or block. Right arm stretching up, look up. Engage through the belly here. Maybe float the left hand by the left shin. Sweep the right arm forward, tracking alongside the right ear. Left arm forward. So as if you're holding a gigantic beach ball. Really engage through the belly. One more breath. Back to warrior 2. And come down to the earth. Bring the block off to the side. Plank position. Full breath in. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Come down to your knees, let them go wide. Sit back on the heels, child's pose. So take a couple of moments to breathe, forehead to the earth, and you can massage it from left to right. On an inhale, come up to tabletop. On an exhale, back downward facing dog. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Hands to heart center. Hands to the hips, bring the right knee in towards the chest and take a hold of the outside of the right knee with the right hand. So pulling in. On an exhale, slowly open the right knee up towards the right side of the room and look towards the left. So really focusing here on equanimity, pressing through the left foot to stay open and balanced as we move our focal point towards the left side of the room. Come back through center with the right knee in the focus. And then press the right knee towards the back of the room, floating parallel with the mat, arms alongside the body, aeroplane. Keep the right hip in line with the left. Slowly set the right foot down behind you, lunge, reach up with the arms. Deep bend in the left knee, get nice and open across the chest. Bring the left arm underneath the right for eagle arms. So sweeping the left underneath the right. There we go. Come to balancing on the left foot, step forward. Bring the right leg around the left. Wrap in eagle Garudasana pose. Tucking the tailbone under. Breathe here. Unwind with the arms, reach up. Hands to heart center. Bring hands to the hips. Bend the left knee in towards the chest. Take a hold of the outside of the left knee. Slowly begin to open the left knee up towards the left side of the room. Take your focus towards the right. Coming back through center with focal point and knee, press the left knee back behind you, parallel with the mat. Open the chest, reach the arms alongside the body back behind you. Press out through the left heel, square the hips. And if you fall out of it, you just come back in. Set the left foot down behind you, deep bend in the right knee, reach up. Sweep the right arm underneath the left arm, eagle arms, palms together, elbows in line with shoulders. Very good. Put more weight into the right foot, step forward, wrap the left leg around the right. Eagle legs, eagle arms, sinking in, tucking the tailbone under. Slowly unwind everything, reach up. Hands to heart center. Bring the right foot to meet the left thigh, tree pose. Hands to heart center here. And then express open with the arms up towards the ceiling, looking up. Nice and open across the chest. Find a focal point. Hands to heart center, bring the right knee towards the center and set the right foot down. Assist the left foot into the inside of the right thigh. Hands to heart center. And in your own breath and time, express open through the arms up towards the ceiling. Open across the chest, look up. Hands to heart center. Left knee in towards the midline, set the left foot down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Come down to the knees. Come to standing on the knees. And we come into camel pose. So tuck the toes under back behind you. Bring hands to the lower back. Pressing the hips forward, get nice and open across the chest. Look forward. So maybe we just stay here, or maybe we work the right hand down towards the right heel. Left hand down towards the left heel, get nice and open across the chest, and then let the head drop back. Slowly coming up, hands to hips. Looking up and forward. Set the hips back onto the heels and tuck the toes. Hands resting on the knees, shut the eyes down. Blink the eyes open. Bring your right hand out towards the right side. Left arm stretching up and over towards the right. And bring the hips over the left heel. So we're staying open across our chest, just reaching out with the right hand, finding length through the left body. Come back through center, set the left hand down to the left, hips to the right heel, right arm stretching up and over towards the left. And again, through center, hips to the left, right hand down to the right, left arm stretching up and over. Back through center, hips to the right, left hand down, right arm stretching up and over. Back through center, set the hands on the knees, and come to standing on the knees once again. So tuck the toes under behind you, hands to the lower back, get nice and open across the chest for Ustrasana camel pose. Open across the chest, maybe begin to look up and back. And then maybe the hands come down to the heels. And then the head drops back. So push your hips forward, Sean. Yeah, perfect. Sean thought he was going on vacation, but instead he came to a yoga retreat. Slowly come up the way you came in. Hands down to the earth and bring the feet forward towards the front of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, and bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach up with the arms. And exhale, bow forward. Folding over the left leg, letting the chest drape over the left thigh and shin. Just folding in here. Inhale, slowly come up. And pull the left knee into the chest. Take the left foot into the left elbow crease, or the right foot into the left elbow crease. Right knee into the right elbow crease. And you can bring your left foot into your glute here, bending it for a little bit more support. So we're just rocking our right knee like it's a baby. So this might be your stopping point, or we can get a little bit more fun. So we'll stay here for a few more breaths, just working into that right hip. And then if you would like to try it out, go ahead and take a hold of the outside of the right foot with the left hand and bring the right calf on top of the right shoulder. So we're trying to wear it like a backpack. So if it's onto the tricep, that's okay. No, that's really good. So right knee, there you go, bending right over the right shoulder. We press both palms into the earth, a little bit in front of the hips, and then maybe stretch the left leg forward. So we're wearing our backpack. Press through the palms, lift the hips. Maybe bring the left foot on top of the right. Nice. And straighten the legs out to the right, bending the elbows. So that's the part where it gets tough. Come back through center and set everything down. Stretch out. We'll give it another shot. The block got in your way too. All right.
Oh, that's bad.
Pull the left foot in to meet the right thigh. Peel the chest open, reach up, and bow forward. Reach up with the arms. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Pull the left knee into the chest. Left elbow crease around the left knee. Right elbow crease around the left foot. Bend the right foot by the left glute and begin to rock your baby. Rock my baby in the treetop. Win the donut, the cradle. La da da dee da. I don't know the song. Do you know the song?
Yeah, I do. It's pretty bad, actually.
Let's hear it.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind breaks, the table will drop. And the Velcro's something will break. Down goes baby, cradle and all, or something
That's
like
awful.
that. That's
Okay.
like a baby falling out of a tree.
Let's not break any of our babies. All right. So now we bring the left calf onto the left shoulder. Now that we've had that morbid song out of our mind.
I love those arms.
Hands down to the earth, press in. Bring the right foot straight and forward and then press the hips up. Maybe the right foot on top of the left foot. Nice! Bend the elbows in, maybe straighten the legs out to the left. Open across the chest, look forward. Nice! Come back through center, set the legs down and forward. So you just did 8-limb staff, my friend, an elephant trunk.
I don't know what
High
that
five.
means, but it was fun.
You did it. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, hands down to the earth beside the hips. This is a bit of a hard one. Press into the hands here. Lift the hips and walk the feet forward just a bit until you place the feet down. Reverse plank. Nice and open across the heart. Let the head drop back. And slowly come down. Bring the hands underneath the glutes. You're sitting on the tops of the hands. Let the elbows be bent. Come down to a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Get nice and open across the chest. And let the head drop back behind you. Fish pose. That's a good question why this is a fish pose. Do you look like a fish? I'm not sure. Do fish look like this? That's a good question. 2 more breaths here. Slowly come to lying on the back. And we're going to play with the headstand today. So pull knees into the chest. Nice tight squeeze. And then take a hold of the back of the thighs and just come up to a seat. Come back onto the knees. And we begin to clasp the hands together here with the pinkies in line so that we have a nice flat surface. Set them down. You want the elbows to be about shoulder distance apart. Press through the palms, press through the forearms. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips. Bring your head down to that space here, pressing into the palms, pressing into the forearms. Slowly walk the feet forward. Maybe lift the left leg. Maybe lift the right leg. How you doing, Sean?
Whoa!
And maybe you fall over. If you fall over, that's okay. You just come back in.
I'm surprised I even got that far.
So you always have the option when you just beginning headstand to tuck the toes under, walk the feet forward, bend the left knee in towards the chest, bend the right knee in towards the chest. So creating a little egg here. Just using that, then maybe extending the legs up. Stay for 5 breaths if you're in headstand. Nice shot. Maybe lift the legs up. Very good.
Oh, it's incredible.
Very good. Really pull the belly in. Shoulder blades move down the back. Press through the forearms. And everyone slowly begin to lower down to the mat. Pull knees into the chest and lower down. Let the knees go wide. Sit back onto the heels. Child's pose. Slowly coming forward onto the belly and turn over onto the back. Pull knees into the chest. Rock from left to right. Set the feet down about hip width distance apart and bring your right foot on top of the left thigh, figure 4. Bring your hands to the back of the left thigh, pull in towards the chest, and use your right elbow to press the right knee open. Head is on the earth, resting. And we're just working into the right hips here, right glute. Keep the right foot where it is, but let go of the back of the left thigh and set the left foot down. Goal post the arms out alongside the body and let everything fall towards the left side of the room. Look towards your right. So getting a nice twist here. Come back through center. Set the right foot down. Place the left foot on top of the right thigh. You square the hips here. And take a hold of the back of the right thigh. Pull into the chest. Head resting on the earth. Let go of the back of the right thigh, set the right foot down, goal post the arms out to the side, and then let everything drop over towards the right, look towards the left. Come back through center. Both feet to the earth. Bring the feet together, let the knees go wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on belly, one hand on heart. Shut the eyes down. So just observing the sensations in the body. So noticing where you're strong, where you're tight, where you're weak. And that could be mentally or physically in the practice. But observe without judgment. Really feeling the difference in the rise and fall in the chest and belly here. When you're ready, let the legs go nice and long towards the end of your mat, arms alongside the body, Shavasana. Final resting pose. Staying here with the eyes shut down, completely melting into the space, falling into the body. And we'll stay here for a couple of minutes for quiet introspection or complete stillness and silence. When you're ready, pull knees into the chest and fall over towards the right side into fetal pose. And when you're ready, use your hands to assist you up to a comfortable seat. Eyes still shut down, sitting up nice and tall, and returning to where we began. Hands come to heart center. Bring thumbs between the eyebrows, third eye center, and bowing down towards the earth, towards self. Namaste. Good work, my friend.
Thank you. That was great.
Sean's fifth yoga class.
Or third.
Yeah.
Third, fourth.
Third or fourth or fifth. Either way, he's a pro now. Anyhow, thank you guys for joining us on the mat today for an all levels Hatha flow class. I hope that you gained something out of it or learned something new. And I hope to see you on the mat again soon. And thank you, Sean, for coming to Flow.
I look forward to doing it in another country sometime.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.